Hello, Curious Creatives. How are you? Thank you ever so much for joining us. Today, I have got the beautiful, wholesome, scrummy, yummy, amazing Fiona Potter in the house. Now, Fiona is our mixed media artist for the Curious Creatives Craft Retreat. So I'm going to bring her in right now. Here she comes. Yay!
We did it!
How are you?
I'm super good, thank you. Super good.
It's lovely to see your beautiful, scrummy face. I absolutely adore seeing your face. I was just checking things. Oh, right. Let's go into the public chat. There we go. Right. So, anybody that comes to join us now, if you want to see us on the so when you put your chat in, we only see Facebook user because of the way the system's set up. So you have to give BeLive permission to show your comments on Facebook. Does that make sense? So click the link. The link should be in there, or it should be in the description bit at the top. Fee, I'm losing my words. So I'm going to apologise to you and everyone else. I might see her going,
Well, I'll try to help, but I'm not very good myself.
See, so there we go. That's a prime example. So somebody has said, hi, beautiful ladies.
Well, hi, beautiful Facebook user.
Yeah. So we can't see who you are unless you give BeLive permission to show us who you are. But on replay, we'll be able to see who you are. Okay.
You can always find your name after, see.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting to grips with this system a bit better now as well, Fee.
I think you're absolutely amazing because, believe it or not, in a previous life, round about late 1990s, I was actually an online tutor, but I taught the teachers how to teach online, and I was in charge of online development. But now I'm a complete technophobe. And this is the first time I've ever done anything live. So
no, I don't believe that. You've done lives before, haven't you?
No, only on the telly, not on here. This is scary. Doesn't tell you thousands of times. That's fine.
Telly. You know, there's no words that are out of bounds or anything. Well, you know, there is. You know,
I'm going to be careful. You know this mouth. This mouth can sometimes run away with itself.
Well, that's
what, be really super careful.
That was your blog, wasn't it? Oh, bless you. So Fee Potter, amazing. Let me give some background. So I met you. Is it like it's got to be about 5 to 7 years ago now, hasn't it?
No, it's longer than that. It's longer than that. And what year is it?
2022.
I seem to have lost a lot of years. I wish I'd lost a lot of weight, but I've just lost a lot of years. No, 20. It's about, maybe 7, maybe 8 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So it's been a long time.
Oh, lovely Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Oh, Yoda. How's your beautiful doggy?
How's your little doggy, Leanne? Oh, is that Leanne's picture?
It is the most beautiful dog,
isn't it?
And you love dogs, so
yeah. They're actually behaving themselves on the sofas behind me at the moment, so that's a good thing. We'll hopefully not have any bone chewing. They have.
I did wonder what the noises were a little earlier when you showed me how to do this.
So I met you about 5 to 7 years ago. I'm going to go with that because neither of us have got the grey matter that helps us to remember stuff like that.
7's a really good number for me.
Perfect. Let's go with it.
7.
And I think that if I remember rightly, it was on the resin workshop that you ran over in Wales, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Gemma. I think I was doing resin, and the next day we were both
That's right. Yes. Oh my gosh, we did Power as well. Yes, because I still have, in fact, I should have got it. I think it's on the porch. So I still have my beautiful Paratex panel, which we know put my dog's ashes in.
We do.
Yeah, and
it was very, very special. It was the most sublime weekend.
It was
really
beautiful.
was.
Yeah. And well, I knew at that point that I'd fallen completely in love with you, but I didn't know that you'd known that. But I'd just fallen in love with this beautiful human called Fiona Potter, and I've been trying to wangle my way into Fee's life for quite a long time.
I came and did a wonderful. We had a great time doing a workshop down in Gloucester, didn't we, a few years ago?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was one of Gemma's. No, we did the Paratex workshop, didn't we?
We did Paratex. We made a mermaid, but it was a mermaid that really had a story to tell, because what we wanted to do was to get through was the damage that's being done to the oceans.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like she was all caught up in fishnet.
Yeah.
You could see part of her beauty, but the other beauty had been taken and clouded by the fishnet and plastics and so on.
She is also still in my porch, and again, she has an element of one of my dogs in there.
Yeah,
it's you and my dogs. You and my dogs.
Hold it. Sorry,
going downhill already.
I do apologise, viewers.
And relax. So, anyway, what I'm getting to the point of is Fee is awesome.
Yeah, that is very kind of you.
Yeah, so the Paratex, for anybody that doesn't know, how can you explain Paratex to somebody, Fee?
It's just amazing. Do you want any more than that?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a liquid medium.
Okay.
That, makes things completely solid, so you can soak it into very natural products, and it goes very hard. You can sculpt with it, you can paint with it, you can create clays and fantastic structural mediums with it. I use it now in a more mixed media setting rather than Paratex as it is. I did take all the Paratex qualifications, and I represented them on their design team for a number of years. And went on Chand for them too. But then I kind of had to drop out of art for a while.
Yeah.
But my love of Paratex as a medium and all of the add-ons that go with it allow me to create very sculptural, very textural, deeply textured art. Abstract, very abstract.
Yeah.
And sometimes a bit representation, but only in as much as I like the 3D elements that I can do with it. So instead of looking at a flat painting, you can see something that is really stand out and 3D.
Yeah, having played with Paratex and invested in some Paratex myself, I really do understand that immersive feeling that you get with it. You just can't put it down, can you? You
can't. It kind of it can become part of you, because if you get it in your head, there's no way you're getting it out. But it does. To me, it feeds my soul. It feeds the way that I like to produce art.
Yeah.
And jewelry. I make jewelry with Paratex.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do. Because then you can be really completely unique, and no way can two pieces be the same. And I had quite a big article featured in Making Jewelry magazine a number of years ago. I know that magazine isn't around now, but
so we can't
show you what I did, but not at the moment, because of course everything is packed up in boxes still.
Yes. Well, I have previously mentioned on other lives that the amazing Fiona Potter is moving house, and it has been like a headache for you, hasn't it?
It's been an absolute major stress. It has nearly brought me to the breakdown, but this week I've completely released it all. I'm getting back in the zone. I just can't wait to be creating it. I'm just desperate to get my hands dirty with power text and mediums and creating texture and feeling ooh again.
Again, getting out teaching.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Leanne says she is awesome. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Leanne.
Oh, hi, Sarita. Nice to see you, lovely. Oh, that's a beautiful sunny picture, isn't it? That profile picture.
I'm struggling to see. Look at me looking down, and I'm trying really hard.
Sarita at the beach.
Oh, how lovely. I'm trying really hard to keep a straight face, because when I was on TV, you ask Alison Tarry, she's probably already told you, I was known as a bit of a gurner. The face I pull when I'm focusing.
So, this is a good thing, because do you know what I'm going to do, Fee? We did write about this in your blog. And so what I'm now going to do, because I will have the video, I will be able to screenshot and create a lovely montage of gooning photos.
I am trying so hard to lose that image.
I'm so glad you brought it up, because I had temporarily forgotten about it.
It's quite funny. My eldest son had a little boy, him and his partner had a little boy last summer. And this little boy can gurn. What is he now? Coming up to 10 months, and he gurns. And his dad gurns, and I gurn, and we just make the most ridiculous faces. But he just thinks it's hilarious.
I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to be going back over this and screenshotting and finding. Just do it again for me.
And I go. I just no, it's not fair.
Oh no! See, I've got to be honest. You know, if a photo is taken at the wrong angle, I'm like, it's fine. It happens to all of us. It just
happens more to me.
But also the fact that you embrace it. It's good.
It's just part of who I am. I can't help it. I just get carried away. I love creating, and if I'm in the zone, the more in the zone I am, the more faces I create.
Perfect. So not only are you creating beautiful artwork, you're also creating beautiful humanized versions of yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to snort.
Have you turned into Snorty McSnort now?
I'm just Nanny McPhee.
Oh, yes, you are Nanny McPhee.
I can also be Princess Fiona if you make me green.
Doesn't Princess Fiona have some little things coming out the side of her head as well? You've got it. That's an antler, isn't it? That is there.
An antler.
Yeah, and you're going to make an antler crown with it, aren't you?
I am going to make an antler crown. Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be epic.
To go with my antler staff, which I absolutely adore.
I think you need to bring them on the Curious Creatives Craft Retreat.
Okay. Be prepared. I might just make you go.
We can do that. So I eventually, after all of my stalking and all of my sending loves, I have, as my friend would say, he thinks that I have this like superpower where I just end up making people like me. Oh, sorry. The dog's disagreeing. And so once I've succumbed you to my powers, you agreed to become a tutor on the craft retreat this year.
I did, yeah.
I'm a bit excited. But the problem was, because you are so talented, it was hard to decide what medium you were going to do. So we've gone with mixed media.
Yeah, because then it can be anything. No, honestly, there is a plan. There is a proper plan.
There is a proper plan. So tell me what the students can expect on your course this year.
Lots of good. So no, I'll be serious. I will be serious just for now. We're going to create our own interpretation of the 4 seasons.
Wow. Okay.
So we're going to create, I've got to get this word right. I can't say it. Say it again. Polyptych. We're going to do polyptych. So there's going to be 4 canvases. They're going to be 8 by 8.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they're going to be deep. They're going to be very, very, very textural, but each representing. We're just going to abstract. I've taken photographs through the last year.
Yeah.
On the walks with my camera, which you can, if you do a hashtag walks with my camera, you will find a lot of my photography. Because all of my art is inspired by nature. So I'll see something. Friends that know me know that I can see a great big picture, but I'm actually looking at that bit of detail there. And it's that bit of detail that we're then going to blow up to an 8 by 8, and we're going to make it pop out from the canvas. So, but it needs to be your interpretation. So for winter, for me, winter is ice and caves and snuggling up. So I want my ice cave that I can hibernate into. So I will post an example later on Instagram.
Okay.
And on here, I'll send it to you for you to do so. But that one will be, to me, the very essence of winter. So there'll be lots of angles. There might be some crystals added in there towards the end, so that we can get those real ice, that real ice feeling.
Yeah. Then
we move on to spring, and spring, I see green. I see the green shoots. But what I want to do is I like to represent it coming out of the ground. So it's kind of, you've got to have your dark and light in a painting. So that will be that one. I'm working on ideas. That's the one I'm still working on ideas with. Then we're going to come to summer. Summer to me has got to be the beach, rocks, waves.
Yeah.
Under the sea, the way that the water sparkles, and there's lots of different techniques we're going to do there. Again, we're going to have it really popping from the canvas. And then you're going to have, this sort of smoother bit where you've got some water and some deeper bits where it's going to be splashing out. All of these images, I want them to take you to your special place in each of those seasons.
I'm already drifting off.
Sorry.
I'm drifting off. You talk about a summer, and my mum, aka the dragon.
Hi, dragon.
Hey, dragon. She'll catch up on replay, I'm sure. But whenever it's summer, I always just close my eyes, because I see myself walking across a particular path that's near to her, along the edge of or the top edge of a rock, and then I get to the pinnacle part, and I just sit, and I've just got this ocean view, the horizon and the sky, and I just sit and I close and I meditate, and then I release, and then I can sit, and sometimes if I need to rock, I will rock on my rock.
Well, that is just, that's,
as you were describing that's where I was automatically going to anyway.
And the thing is, with these images, and the thing, how are we going to create it? We want your intention and your emotion going into it. So when you're doing the summer one, if summer is your thing, do it. Think of that place, so that in time, in future months, you can look at it and think, when I was doing that, I was actually, I was at this fantastic place in the Cotswold. I was at Kingham Hill School. It was beautiful. We're having this great fun time. I was lost in the art, but I was thinking of your special place. When we get to autumn, we're going to have some fun, guys.
I see what you did there.
And it's going to be very, 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 very 3D.
I'm going to put hashtag fun guys. Hashtag fun guys.
And with that one, we're going to, I was originally going to do one that was sort of all the reds and things of the autumn. And then I thought, no, actually, the one thing I love about autumn is there's lovely early autumn mornings when you've got the lovely heavy dew, you've got the sun coming across the top of the cornfields, and you're walking along the periphery. I can't even say the word, periphery. And you've got all these fungi, little tiny ones, big ones, different colours. And I had a lovely stay at Cross Hall with my very close friend last autumn, and this was the morning I said, this is the one that this has got to be for autumn. And the amount of fungi that was there, and the colours and the textures and the shapes were immense. So that's what we're going to do for autumn.
I love that. I love the fact that it's not just one piece that students will be doing. They will be doing 4 different pieces that come together to make that polyptych piece of artwork. And I guess, because it's 4 separate panels, it'll be able to be displayed in any formation.
Exactly. It depends whether you're a linear person, but the vertical, the horizontal, or you might just want them in a form. You might want them staggered. It's how you will put them on your wall.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, you might be in the depths of winter and thinking, oh God, then just look at spring, just look at summer, go to your special place.
Yeah. And also, if you didn't want all 4 together, I guess you could just change it around for each.
Yeah, absolutely. Have one in each room. If you've got a blue room, put it in the blue room. If you've got a greeny, browny, fungi room, then put it in with the fungi. You can display it. It's your art to display as you want. But, you will be proud of it.
I've actually got a blue bedroom, a green bedroom, and a pink bedroom.
Stayed in the green bedroom.
Stayed in the green bedroom. and then I guess summer would just have to be in my lounge.
Yeah. So on a cold winter's night, when you're snuggling up under your duvet, because none of us can afford the electricity, you can think, summer's coming. Just remember, I'm only under a towel on a freezing cold beach.
It's okay. The sun's been done. Well, I've bought myself one of those sad lamps, the sun.
Oh, they're really good, aren't they?
Oh, I love it. I do love it. It is lovely. Okay, so do you know what, Fee? That sounds just really wonderful. With you're going to be at one with nature, but it's also going to be very holistic as well. It's going to be very mindful. It's going to be relaxing. It's the perfect course for the location.
It will really fit the location very, very well. And sort of as we're nearing the time, I want people to start thinking, well, what are your intentions? What do you want to get out of this? What do you want? Not just what do you want to put it into this?
Yes.
What's the intention that you want to put? What's the feeling? What's the emotion that you want to put into this?
Yeah.
But each one is to take you to a happy place, a place that each one needs to feel uplifting to you. So that you've always got something to brighten your day, because we all have dark days.
Of course.
And so
without those days, we wouldn't know what the good days feel like, would we?
Exactly. I'm on a good day today.
I'm on a good day too. It's great. It's really good. So the course the craft retreat is running from the 18th of July to the 22nd of July this year, and it's at Kingham Hill School, which is in a little town or a village called Kingham, near Chipping Norton, which is in the Cotswolds. So here's a little fact, Fee. There's actually a train station at Kingham.
Is there? I bet my son's been there then. Random.
Random. We can cope with that. So there's actually a train station at Kingham. So anybody
So you've got good transport links.
Yeah, huge transport links. And, and so again, I can try and organise if somebody needs to get from the train station or something like that into the retreat location. Not a problem.
Well, if we've got our cars there, we can help pick people up and take people back to the station, can't we?
Absolutely. So the students will have you for 3 full days. So the retreat runs from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And they will have you for the whole of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Absolutely.
From I think we've said 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
To 4:30 in the evening. There is lunch and there are breaks in between. So I'm going to give the students a break from you.
They'll need
it. So yes, 3 full days with you. And then on top of that, there's also 4 nights accommodation.
Yeah.
There's full board with the meals. So even when you arrive on the Monday, students will have a meal on the Monday evening and breakfast on the Friday morning as well, before setting off on journey home with all their newfound products. No, scrap that.
Whatever.
With their new creations.
That's the word.
I told you my brain's just doing some things of its own at the moment. So there's all of that, plus I know that the tutors are going to be on site in the evenings as well.
Well, don't tell him what I actually heard there was a bar.
There is a bar. There is a real bar on site that serves real alcohol. This is water.
With tonic, not really.
The rumours are truthy. They are true. And do you know what? Because it's on a school, so it's a student bar. So you know what that means?
Oh,
student prizes.
Oh yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely. And it's a lovely little bar at the back of the canteen area. And they've the seating's there, and it's all just really nice and cozy, and you can just pretend you're in an old pub. It's just
wow. And you can do that without leaving the premises.
I know.
So there's no driving. But please just remember, we're going to create art the next morning.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There'll be plenty of water. It's fine. And you never know what kind of creative inspirations will come out.
Oh, well, yeah, fantastic dreaming.
The bar is only open during the evenings, though, so
probably a good job. So for apart from the bar, which it's very reduced prices anyway, everything else is for fees. Course is just £450. Now, I say just because Fee and I have had a conversation about courses and costs of workshops and things like that. And so what Fee's told me before is that sometimes on her courses, and also I know this with other tutors as well, that some workshops can cost between sort of £100 to £150 per day. And that's usually from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah.
And lunch isn't included.
No.
So if we took the average of that, 125, so for 3 days of tutoring, that would cost you £375. So effectively, what we're saying is you get your accommodation, you get the location, you get the socialising, you get your meals, and all for just £75. So that's 4 nights of accommodation.
It's phenomenal value. And what's more, because it is residential, you've got that time to spend for you. You can immerse yourself in it. You can forget everything back there, because back there is getting on without you.
Yeah.
You can cope. And you've got 3 days and two bits.
Yeah.
To just immerse yourself and just be you. And I just think that's amazing.
It's honestly, I've so the history is that it was Andy Craft Retreats, and Andy has done a live with me before, and we went through the history of how Andy Craft and then Curious Creatives, so I've been a tutor on these retreats, and I just know, even for the tutors, how relaxing it really is. But there's also this envy side that comes.
Yeah.
All the tutors look at all the other tutors' work, so they look at each other and then go, "But I want to do your course." No,
I know. I'm guilty of that. I've seen courses and I think, I'd love to come and do some work with Alice, and I'd love to do the silversmithing course. I'd love to do the quilting course because I'm learning quilting. And it's like, but I go,
I know. I think at some point we're going to have a tutors only day out or retreat or something. There's going to have to be something that takes place. But Fee, going back to you and your skills, and something you dropped on me earlier was that you are couture trained dressmaker.
Trained to couture level. Yeah.
Wow.
I used to do some really super gowns. Not just, my main thing was tailoring. I love made to measure.
Oh.
One of the things I was known for at the time, and I'm going back to the 90s and the early noughties. I shouldn't have said it in that way without I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I used to make made to measure corsets and lingerie.
Did you?
Oh. So, and I did that because I'm a difficult to fit because I'm unique, just like you are, everybody else is.
Yes.
And we don't all find that stock size that actually fits us without digging in here, and it's a bit short in the body, or it's a bit too long in the body, and your knickers are down to your. I'm sorry.
Knickers is fine. Knickers is absolutely fine.
But yeah, and I really used to love doing that. But in doing that, I also made some gowns, and if people haven't, and I would do I did do one wedding dress, but mainly I did the bridal party. So mother of the bride, mother of the groom, bridesmaids, going away outfits. And what you would find is people had chosen their fabric, they'd chosen their style, but what they wanted was some coordinating jewelry, accessories, bags. So then I started making bags. Then I started accessorizing the bags with jewels and gems that actually coordinated with the bridal gown, so that bride and mum could feel connected. And then that led me on to jewelry making, and then jewelry making led me on to mixed media because I was also doing resin, because I love resin. I would make resin buttons and things too. If I couldn't get exactly what I wanted, then I would use the fabrics to make buttons, but rather than have the buttons just as a button that was covered in fabric, I would set them into resin.
Oh my gosh.
So then that took me on to, well, that could make a really lovely necklace, or that could do this, or that, whatever. Because my mind just goes off, kind of, which is why antlers suit, because they just go off in whizzy wild directions. And so then I started doing mixed media because I wanted to get really interesting, unique backgrounds, so that no two pieces might be the same shape.
Yeah.
But they would be completely unique because the colours or the shapes or the crackles or whatever I incorporated into the resin would be different. And then these little miniature pieces got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, until from the packing boxes.
What I'm going to do? Hold on. Let me swap this around. Let's swap this around. There we go.
Excuse the bare shells, because obviously we are packing. But that was one that was created.
Look at that texture.
Slightly, you can kind of
see.
Yeah, this is quite deep. But on 2 of our pieces, we're going to go massively deeper.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's almost got like this. Well, it is a 3D, isn't it?
It's 3D, so I'm going to turn it that way, because then that is, if I put my finger against it, let's put a match against it, then you can see the kind of depth that we've got here.
That's amazing.
So that one was a project for Mixed Up Media, and I think it was Mixed Up Media. It might have been, I've done quite a few bits for magazines. I'm just going to pull another one out. I only got 2 out of the packing cases.
I do appreciate the fact that you got these out of your packaging, Oh, that reminds me of a beach.
So that actually, I mean, you can have it. I display it lengthways, but you can have it. And look, that's really, I mean, this is pure power text. This is pure power text. The ammonite there, the people at PowerTex UK created some amazing molds, pure, unique, and from real ammonites. And real things, and they really do create the most amazing pieces. But I mean, that one was created around about 2016. Probably got a date on it somewhere. But it's still, the colours are still as crisp,
vibrant, aren't they?
Vibrant as they always, and that's hung in my hallway where it gets full sun every afternoon. It's hung there since then, and it's still vibrant now.
See, with it horizontal, it reminds me of an island in the Caribbean or something. But when you turn it vertical, the way you hang it, no, the other way round, that way, it reminds me of a seahorse.
It does actually. It's definitely got that kind of vibe to it, doesn't it?
That seahorse sort of shape going on.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh, Alison Tarry's in the house.
Yay! Hi, Alison. Hi,
Alison.
Alison, I've dared at last.
Yeah. OMG, Fiona, that's stunning, isn't it? Just.
There we go. So, I mean, these are not displayed together. But again, this one, I think, I've got a date. Deep Ice, this one was called. So I'm going to put them both together. But I mean, look at, you've got so much variation.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration actually for that one came. I was looking. There was a live that I was watching. Purely, I'm going to put these down if that's okay now, because
yes,
they're actually pretty heavy.
Come back on screen with you.
Yes, please, because I feel a bit. That's better.
Feeling a bit highlighted there. Oh, switchy swaps.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of that. The inspiration of that. I was watching. I think it's a David Attenborough program, and they were going over North America in the winter, and kind of you were looking down, and there was icebergs, and there was, sort of a bit of the tundra showing, and that was my inspiration. So it's kind of like an aerial shot, but then I've also, I just can't get them all out to show you. But I will actually bring them as inspiration for people to look at.
Oh my gosh,
so that they've got some finished pieces to think, wow, I'd like to incorporate that bit, but I want to do these colours, or I like the colours from here, but I like the texture from there.
Yeah.
What I do want anybody who comes on my course, I want you to create art that's unique to you.
Yeah. So let's say, Fiona, somebody is considering coming onto your course on the retreat, but they say, I'm not creative, or I'm not artistic, or I don't think I could do anything like that.
You can, because I'll hold you. Well, I'll hold your hand if you really want me to, but I won't. I mean, I'm with you. I will show you how. I'd say, can you mold a piece of plasticine?
Roll it and mold it.
Yeah.
Into a snowman, yeah.
Yeah. Can you build a snowman? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do? It doesn't show on here. Can you do a snow angel? Can you build a sandcastle?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you? To any of the ladies out there, do you put your makeup on?
I've tried today.
And what do you use to put your makeup on?
My hands and brushes and
Sponges
and sponges
pencils.
and powders and creams.
These are all transferable mediums. These are all transferable tools.
I've never thought about putting on makeup like that.
Yeah. I use probably 4 or 5 different shades. It might look as if I've got nothing on, but honestly, I really have. I blend them. You have a little bit of this, and you build. You start off light, and you build. I have a base colour that I put on over my eyes so that it kind of hopefully doesn't look quite so crepey. But I do exactly the same with my paintings. You do because we will be doing a base of power text, because anything sticks to power text when it's wet. So that's how we're going to. But we're going to. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But we'll put some base colour down first. And then once we've got that, once it's dry, then we start to make the magic happen. Then we bring our structure to life. So on the first day, just to build your confidence and to build your ideas and your inspiration, we'll be doing some sample boards, just some small 6x4 sample boards.
Some ones.
Just postcard size.
Okay, yeah, postcards makes sense.
And we'll use different texture mediums. We'll use different texture tools. We will also have some putty with us, some moulding putty with us, so that if we want to have a little walk around outside and see texture, we might press our own texture in from something and say, well, we might incorporate that into there. So then we'll use, once that's dry, press it into the thing, and we can get some real texture. If you're unsure of how to build your own texture, honestly, I will hold your hand every step of the way.
That's amazing.
If I can take you back to the workshop in Wales, you did power text for the first time. We both achieved a fantastic triptych. Didn't
we just? It was amazing.
And we hadn't done it before.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was
very simple.
Yeah, I still love mine. Like I say, they're up in my porch. I should have got them out. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I should have got them. I still love them, and they have so much meaning. You know, somebody else might look at it and just be like, "Meh," and somebody else might just look at it in depth and, you know, see their own images, which is absolutely what I want. But also, it's got my meaning.
Yeah,
you know, people wouldn't know that for me that the ashes of my dogs are in there.
No,
you wouldn't know. You just don't know. It's so personal, and the way it flows. Again, somebody else just looking at it might just go, "Well, I have no idea what that means." Somebody else might build in their own interpretation and say, just like I did with yours, saying, "Oh, that reminds me of a seahorse."
Yeah.
You know, but if somebody really were to press me, I would explain what was going through my mind when I created it. And I don't think I have to this day explained it to anybody.
Something I can say now is, if anybody's going on holiday somewhere before we go, or if anybody's been away and, you know, sort of, I don't know about, I'm just perhaps a sado, I don't know, but I save receipts. I pull the labels off bottles if I've had a particularly good bottle of wine, and I'll write how happy I felt or something, and they all get slotted into a travel journal, and then they get pulled out when I want to use them. So we may even write an intention or an affirmation and put that in the base.
Oh, I love that.
So nobody else knows that your message is there.
No, absolutely.
You do.
That's what I really like about, especially your work and the mixed media art. That's what you bring out in whoever's creating, whether that person feels creative or not. I know that I had a bit of a block to creating when I came on the mermaid workshop with you.
Nice.
And I know that I had a bit of a block, but I went with what you were saying, and I just thought, okay, I'm just going to create this, and my mermaid is beautiful, and I
absolutely is.
You know,
and part of that is sometimes you're actually best to just close your eyes for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to the place where you imagine whatever it is that you're creating, go to the place that means the most to you and pull something from that. I'm not saying make a photographic representation, because I don't do that. So please don't think you're going to come and I'm going to make, there's a tree out there, I'm going to make that exact same tree, because it's not going to happen. It's an interpretation.
Absolutely.
Abstracting a part of a picture. And
Yeah.
if you have your own picture, you're more than welcome to bring your own picture. I will be providing pictures. And you'll have a piece of, what's it called? I can't get the word out.
Sure.
Alison, what is it that you put around photographs?
Frame?
A frame. It's a mount. You have a mount.
Like charades right now. Charades with words.
It's one of those. So that basically you've got an aperture. Got the word out. And you'll take that over the frame until you find a little bit. Oh, and it might just be that, if you kind of look at that again, you might just, I've not got a frame to put around it, but you might just there
we go. I can put a frame around.
There you go. You might just want to create that bit.
Yeah.
So we'll be using little techniques like that just to pull out the bit that you want to do.
I love that. I absolutely love
that. And I will help you realize that image that's in your head that you've pulled out from there. I will help you.
That sounds amazing. I'm just gonna break slightly from the course and bring this up, okay? Because I read.
Alison Terry.
So Alison just genuinely meant that as 2 words and not 3 words.
Exhibition.
A tutor sex exhibition.
Oh dear.
Exhibition. Yes, my love. Bring along all of your stuff. You will have the ability to be able to display it outside of your classrooms and also within the forum downstairs. The forum? Yeah, I'm going to go with that. But yes, we won't be having exhibition.
This is just making me think.
There you go. Yes, she's confirmed. Tutors. Exhibition.
But it's going to be very interesting in the bar at night. during the lunch. I think I want to add a disclaimer now.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm uber excited to be around you and Alison together, or whether I'm scared.
Yeah, because let's face it, the Harry Potters, we were witches. Oh my gosh. We'll find you a photograph and show you the Harry Potters. Shall we?
I would love to see that, and I'm pretty sure that the students are going to love you two as a combination. Well, in fact, all of the tutors, I know that you are all going to get on.
I can't wait to see all of my fellow colleagues.
Well,
it's going to be amazing. Everybody that's coming. Yeah, exactly. I'm in trouble.
I can't. Liz is she's just bubbly bonkers, and I know that it's going to just be chaos. But then Hannah is so beautifully calm, but she's so at one with nature that I don't know whether you're going to drag her to your dark side. And I'm just like, oh no, but it's going to be awesome fun. Ooh.
I looked at that and thought of you, my love.
So I'm going again off topic, but for Christmas I made my niece was very much into Harry Potter, and so I made her a wand, and
could have been a lasso.
yeah, she was only 7 at the time. But I made her a wand fitting of Harry Potter. I think she's probably more Hermione. Anyway, but I told her that inside it was the core of a dragon's whisker.
Wow.
That was the magic inside of her wand. So even now, she's like, Susu, the dragon's whisker. How did you get the dragon's whisker in the wand? I went, well, it's all very secretive, my lovely. I had to do a lot to get that.
That is the mystery within the wand.
So yeah, she loves Harry Potter. I think she would fall in love with the Tarry Potters.
I think we should bring our capes as well. I think we should dress the part.
I absolutely think you should. I am still fearing for the students on both of you.
They will be fine. We'll put them under our spell.
Exactly. They will be fine, and then ultimately I'm going to fear for the students on the other courses. Because there's going to be teams of Harry Potters all around.
Oh, it's just going to be so amazing. So, oh yeah, I agree. We had to do these. Really, I'm not going to do the laugh on here because it will just put everybody off. But Alison's hit to a T there. The jewelry maker video clip of it is still live on YouTube.
Oh, is it? We'll find you on Jewelry Maker. So yeah, so that's the other thing, isn't it? You were a guest designer on Jewelry Maker for quite some time, weren't you?
Yeah, it's a good couple of years. And it was a good couple of years. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, and you've also done work on Herchanda.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that was for Powertex.
Yeah, and several publications, magazines.
Yeah, Making Jewelry, Reading Magazine, Craft Stamper. I was on the design team for Mixed Up Mag, which then changed to, I can't think what it do because my brain's gone to mush.
Okay, good. Yeah, mine too.
Anyway, yeah, I've done several in print. I was really excited that one of my jewelry designs, which was my resin flower, real flower, my jewelry made the cover on there. I was very, very proud of that. And Mum was still around to see that as well, so that was really lovely. I can't remember all the ones, but I've done quite a lot, and I'm very proud that I was able to as well. Very proud, but I did have to step back about 3 years ago because of personal circumstance.
Yeah, and that's okay. But now we're
I'm on it.
That wheel is rolling again, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, there's no brakes there.
It's itching to get out.
There are no brakes involved now.
Oh no. Apart from when we're unpacking the boxes.
Oh, so Sophie, I'm just going to run through again. The Curious Creative Craft Retreat runs from the 18th of July to the 22nd of July. It's at Kingham Hill School in Chipping Norton, or near Chipping Norton, in the heart of the Cotswolds. It's 4 nights accommodation, full board, so all of your meals provided. It's 3 days of tutoring with your chosen tutor, and today we're talking to Fee Potter. It's the social aspect. There's obviously, you'll be with like-minded people, relaxing and just having a good time just for you, for just a bargain price of £450. And it really is. It's not cheap, because by no means is there any reduction in quality. In fact, it's over delivering. And I know that with all the tutors, you are going to get the best time that you can have on a crafting retreat. And Fee's course, wow. Let's do it now.
Well, I said I couldn't make my mind up, and then I thought we don't have to, because you can do all four. It's the 4 seasons.
It's 4 seasons now, isn't it? Yeah, so you can do it.
So, yeah, you can do 4.
Let me bring it up. So if you want to go direct to Fee's course.
The bottom right under my name, that's the ice cave.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, look what I'm going to do, Fee. Oh, there we go. No, too far. Oh, too far. She's not got this. I planned it all earlier. There we go. Now we can both go. Mixed Media by Fiona Potter.
The right way. Which is it, left or right? That way?
Yes.
Yay, that way.
Fiona Potter. So, well, you will see that the link has come up to take you direct to Fee's course, where you can read a lot more about it, get to establish a little bit more detail what you'll be doing day 1, 2, and 3. Also, you might be interested in Fee's blog, which is on the blog page of the Curious Creatives Craft Retreat. And I will bring that up so that people can see where to go to get that. Bear with.
You're really good at this technology stuff, you know.
Oh, share. Okay. Am I sharing my screen yet? No. Showing stream. There we are. So I'm just going to reduce myself down. I've been talking the whole time and nobody could hear me.
That was hilarious. I was sitting here thinking, now, how can I let her know? And I'm thinking, I can't text her because we're already online. That was hilarious. I just said how well you're doing with the technology. I'm so impressed. That was just absolutely superb.
That was brilliant as well. I was talking away so well.
Well, we can see the mouse working.
Anyway, so you go to the home page. Right, let's see if this one works. If I put that there. There we go. That's a little bit better.
We can hear you still now.
So if you go to the home page, I'll go through this again because, you know.
Yes, you can.
So you go to the home page. From the home page, you can go straight to the blog section, which is just here, the third one along. You can scroll down. You can go through. We've got the lovely Fee Potter. We've got Caroline Caswell. We've got Hannah Hamer. We've got Liz Musselwhite. Remember to spell her name correctly for those of you that received the email. We've got the awesome Sarah Patterson, who is our sewing expert, and then we've got Vivian Hussey, who is our beader, and we've got Wendy Murphy, who is our silversmith, and then we've got the gorgeous Alison Tarry here. So you can carry on down and you can click this button to read the blogs. Okay, or you can click this button to go to the home page of the craft retreat. You can look at the tutors, the courses. So basically, anywhere you go on this site, you'll always find your way either to the retreats or the blogs. So if we click on the blog and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see the gorgeous Fiona Potter.
I have to say, I hated that haircut. That was a DIY COVID lockdown. Oh, sorry, not supposed to say that word. Lockdown haircut, and I did it myself with my dressmaking scissors.
I think it's a really nice haircut. Look,
like this, it'll never happen again.
Darn it. Darn it. So yes, click on this one and you will be able to start reading all about the lovely Fee Potter. And she talks about her perfect day. And then this is her husband. Who's that?
Richard.
That's not what you not what you normally say, is it?
No.
But then again, anybody on your course will soon get to find out Richard's real name, won't they?
Because that is his real name, Sue. What do you mean?
His loving name that you use.
Yes. Well, because that's the name that his mum and dad used too. Because it's Old English.
It is Old English. It is Old English.
Where all the other stuff came in.
So you can have a look, scroll through, and Fee talks about her perfect day. She talks about her favourite words.
And what was that? I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, really?
Shall we? Most of the time, I can't remember my name. So
let's go down.
Oh dear.
Let's move on to your favourite word. Do you have one? You really want me to answer that? Come on, Sue. You know it better than that one.
Oh, yes, that one. Oh, do you know? I nearly said it live then. Oh my God.
My language was 50 shades of.
I'll never forget taking my mum shopping one morning, and honestly, I kept getting cut up, and the language was getting worse with every time I was cut up. And we got home, and she said to my dad, "John," she said, "honestly, you should hear your daughter's language." And he said, "Oh, when you went out this morning, you said you were going out with your daughter."
They swapped ownerships as soon as.
Yeah. My dad said, "You're making it up. I just don't believe it. Not from me."
Oh, Fee, you are just adorable. I do.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Love you so much. Okay, so we have been chatting for almost over an hour now, my love.
Oh gosh, it was only going to be a quick one.
This is what potential students have got to look forward to.
I apologise in advance.
No need to apologise. It's just
we'll get your 4 paintings finished, I promise.
They will be done. They will be done. So if you want to book onto Fee's course, oh, look at that. I've done it like this time. If you do want to book on Fee's course, click the link below. Okay, or go on to www.curiouscreatives.online and you'll be able to just navigate your way through the website. There's lots of things in there to read about, including blogs on the other tutors as well. So for now, I think we should give some big loves, Fee, and maybe say goodbye.
Well, just, goodbye for now. Like, no. What do we say? Well, oh, what's it? Au revoir, because we will meet soon. I can't wait to meet everybody and have the best time on the retreat.
We're going to have an awesome time.
Be amazing.
It is. It is going to be awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today, Fee. I've completely loved every minute with you. And and I will catch up with you very soon, my love.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.